our very first car talk on the GoPro. I'm looking at my phone because there is a... Sorry, that car just drove by so fast. I'm looking at my phone because there's a preview on it of the camera, and so I just wanted to make sure it looked good. So, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be using the GoPro for these car talks because now that means I can do car talks while I'm driving because I don't have to hold it because my hands are right here. Isn't that awesome? So I'm really excited about that. I just came back from Hampton. I had to go get my CPR card. I was certified in CPR last summer. I just never went and got my card. So now I have my card, and you know, now if you need CPR, hit your girl up. Not really. Do not hit me up if you need CPR because I'll probably freak out. So hang on. I'm trying to get the question because now I can use my phone and I won't have to think of the question and then do the video like that. So this is so perfect. I'm hopeful that the video footage comes out really well. And I'm just really excited to be using the GoPro. So we are going to do the question, what are 5 things you would tell your 15-year-old self and why? I think the first, dang, is that a crack? Oh my gosh, I hope that's not a crack on my windshield. I have to look at it. The first thing I would tell 15-year-old me is to just be more of yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself, because I felt like at 15 I was a little hesitant to be unapologetically Tanisha. I'm still sometimes a little hesitant, but it's gotten so much better. Like in high school, I feel like I was a completely different person. And so first thing I would tell her is to be you. Like, don't sacrifice who you are to be popular, to be like the people around you. You are you for that reason. God made you unique in this way for a reason, and just live in that truth. The next thing I would tell her is to probably not be tripping on these little boys, because in high school, little boys don't mean nothing. In college, they ain't about nothing either, for real. But just know that you are worth more than your body. And right now, it seems like everybody is having sex. And while there are a lot of people having sex at 15, there's a lot of people waiting just like you are. And just like you are saving yourself for marriage, you will meet people in college who are doing the same thing. Sure, there's not going to be 15 million of y'all, but there's a strong core group that you will meet in college, and it'll just make the world so much better. 3, I think I would tell her to just not be so stressed out over the little things, like how people behave around you and how people, take you. I wouldn't stress out about that, because honestly, it won't matter, because at 15 you're in high school, but 5 years past that, I'm a little more than 5 years past 15, but none of it matters. It's so insignificant. Yours, it's insignificant and it doesn't matter. How many is that? 3? 4, I tell her stop eating so unhealthy, because you're going to gain weight super fast soon, right after 15. And not bad weight, just I feel like you gained a lot of weight because of stress eating and trying to, be, I don't want to say perfect, but trying to be super put together. I think that causes a lot of stress on your body and on your mind, and that's why you stress eat. But if you start building healthy habits now, you'll be able to, nip that in the bud more when you go to college. And number 5, I would just say life isn't perfect. So as much as you want to pretend to be perfect and want to pretend to have it all together, you don't. Nobody has it together. Even if they are lying to you and saying they do have it together, they do not. So just, trust and believe in that nobody has it all together, and that means you don't have to have it all together too. Yeah, I think that's all I would say to 15-year-old me. 15-year-old me was pretty cool. She was really quiet compared to me now. And yeah, I just would tell her and encourage her to just be who she is and not who people put her to be, not prude or not little Miss Innocent or Miss Goody Goody. I would just encourage her to remember that she is who she is for a reason. God made you this way for a reason, and you should live and stand in that truth. I think I struggled with that a lot at 15. Was, people were like always being like, oh, Tanisha's a goody goody, Tanisha always follows the rules, Tanisha never has any fun. But I don't know why I struggled with it so much. Like, it really just, like, I know it offended me because, like, people would always, like, say, oh, Tanisha's a goody goody in a bad way. Like, it wasn't like, oh, Tanisha's a goody goody, so don't mess with her. It was like, oh, Tanisha's a goody goody, let's mess with her, like, call her names and stuff like that. And I don't know why that was so difficult for me to deal with at 15, but it was. And I'm just so appreciative to be out of high school. Like, y'all don't even know. High school was such a struggle for me. Like, I had some decent friends, and I had a pretty good experience. Like, I had a ton of opportunities to go beyond high school and experience different types of programs and stuff like that. But high school socially was a struggle for me, and I think because it was so much of a struggle, I didn't do as well in high school. I mean, sure, I did better than most people in high school, but I didn't do as well as I wanted to do. Like, compared to what I did in college, in high school I was messing around. And so I feel like because of so much of the social aspect was so hard on me, that's why I didn't do as well in school. I think I said that, though. In the mom tag, I talked a little bit about that, about how I felt I couldn't get better in high school. But yeah, so those are the 5 things I would tell 15-year-old Tanisha. What are some of the 5 things that you would tell your 15-year-old self, or even any 15-year-old now? I think what I would tell a 15-year-old now is a little different than what I would tell myself. But what are some things that you would tell a 15-year-old you? Share below in the comments. I would really love to hear you guys' input. And like this video if you agree with some of the advice I gave. And be sure to subscribe if you want to be notified of all my videos. Be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell so that you will get a notification on your cell phone. And I think you get an email if you set it up that way. But be sure to do that. I am looking forward to continuing doing videos every single day in April. We're almost, what day is it? It is my phone is playing music right now, and I don't know what day. Okay, it's the 12th, so we are not yet at halfway, but we are really close. Well, it's the 12th today, but when this video comes up, I think it'll be the 15th. I'm not sure. But yeah, so be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.